Well, hi, and welcome to another one of our ongoing series of videos we're trying to add to our YouTube channel and onto Facebook as well. This time round we've got a fair few tour dates coming up, as there always are, particularly as we're heading into summer. Awful lot of festivals going on and a few tours that are about to kick off. First one we'll mention is Opeth, prog rock legends, been going around for an awful long time, and their tour for the UK at least kicks off in October. They're supporting a new album called In Cauda Venenum, which probably means something if you understand Latin, and that album will be released in the autumn through Nuclear Blast. The dates are the tail end of October into November. You've got London, Glasgow, Dublin, Leeds and Bristol, and the tickets go on sale on June the 3rd, which is tomorrow as I'm recording this. The tour dates already include 2nd of November, which is Leeds University's Damnation Fest, where they will be headlining, and Damnation Fest itself is well worth going along for anyway, and to have Opeth headlining, there you go, that's just the icing on the cake really, isn't it? And next one's up, we have Wage War, who you may have caught if you were at Slam Dunk fairly recently, a week or so ago. They're coming back for their first UK headlining tour with plenty of dates, including one in Ireland as well. They will be all throughout January 2020. They'll be covering Bristol, Nottingham, Manchester, Dublin, Glasgow, Newcastle, Leeds, Birmingham, London and Southampton. Tickets are on sale right now from the band's website, and they should be quite entertaining from what I've heard of the show at Slam Dunk. We had some staff who attended the Leeds date for that one. Next up we have Wildwood Kin, a band I hadn't heard of before, but I've checked them out since we got an email through about the tour dates. They're lighter than what we usually cover, though we do cover a fair bit of light rock and so forth. They're definitely within the boundaries of rock, a little bit of a country feel to it. Their press mentions Fleetwood Mac, and it's not wrong. They have got that kind of a tinge to the sound. Three young ladies, very very good, quite an acoustic sort of sound to them as well. They have actually already kicked off the series of summer and autumn dates last week. We've actually missed the first one, but there are 15 to go throughout a lot of festivals, including Lewiston, Glastonbury, which some of you may have heard of, and Shebfest. After that, heading into November and December, they have a 17-date headlining run, which is top to bottom of the UK, including the Bude Folk Festival. They're playing in London, they're playing in Cardiff, they're playing at the Caves in Edinburgh, so they're absolutely all over the place. They will be supporting their new self-titled sophomore album, which is out on October the 4th, and going by the single, which we've heard should be quite good. Well worth giving them a check out if you fancy something a little bit lighter, just for an evening out. And from them to a band I'm pretty sure you will have heard of. Saxon are celebrating their 40th anniversary as a band this year, formed in 1979. I was 6, which is really quite sobering when I realise how old I am, which explains the lack of long hair. They are releasing an album, The Eagle Has Landed 40 brackets Live, which comes out on August the 2nd. 40 songs, 4 decades, and the inevitable signature edition box set, which will be limited to 747 editions from the song 747 Strangers in the Night. That box set will include 23 plectrums which feature art from each of the albums, including this new live album, and a handwritten lyric sheet for the song 747 Strangers in the Night, which is signed by Biff himself. It comes with a booklet, and somehow inside of that they've actually managed to cram the album on vinyl as well. Don't ask me how much it is, I'm scared to look, but I'm sure it's worth the money to those of you who are interested. To celebrate the release and obviously the anniversary of the band, they're playing quite a few dates over the summer, mainly at festivals, including Wacken, which we'll be at, Barcelona's Rockfest, and then they hit the UK for 3 dates, Glasgow, London and Manchester on the 18th, 19th and 20th of October, and these are Castles and Eagles shows, so they're quite special ones. They will be featuring Black Star Riders and Girls' School at the Glasgow date, and the other 2 shows will have Crocus, Girls' School and Diamond Head, so that's not bad value for money, to be honest. Braehead Arena in Glasgow, the Eventum Apollo in London and the O2 Apollo in Manchester. And our last band are another one, I have to admit, hadn't heard of till the email came through, but that's the joy of this job. You keep hearing about all these new bands, new music, keeps you interested. Plague Vendor will be joining Starcrawler on their tour at the tail end of this month, that's June. They've got a few dates just across England, just the 4 dates. They've got a nice grunge feel. The new single is Prism, which, if I get the editing right, you'll be able to hear playing throughout this video. Tickets are quite cheap. I had a quick look, only about £10. Well worth giving a chance if you're not already a fan. Check them out. That's what music's all about. The live scene is what's making bands some money these days. They're also playing Leeds and Reading in August, so if you happen to be heading over to those, and we may well have somebody at the Reading Festival, I think, covering some photography for us. But failing that, they are at the Boiler Room Tattoo in Guildford, the Dome in London, the Academy in Manchester, and Hyde Park Book Club in Leeds on the 25th to the 28th of June. As I said, that's alongside Starcrawler. Well, if you're up for any of those bands, do enjoy the shows. There are loads and loads of other live acts out there. If you've got a band that's touring, or if you're in a band that's touring and want to let us know about it, drop us an email to editor@moshville.co.uk. The address will be down below, whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube. Similarly, all the full dates for the bands will be at the article, which we will again link below. Be able to jump there and find out all the tour dates. Most of them have the tickets are on sale right now, but certainly by the time you watch this. If you go to a live show, enjoy yourselves, have a great time, get home nice and safe, and let us know what you thought about it. We will try and pump up as many reviews as we can of live acts, because, as I said, it's what makes bands a lot of money these days. So go out, catch them, buy some merch, support your music, and rock on. Catch you next time.